So when I thought about what I wanted to share with you all about anger or rage this week, I thought, practical tip! Yeah! So I wanted to share with you 2 ways that I work with that really wild energy when it comes up and it wants to take me over, how I work with it. So before I share these with you, I just want to put it out there again, this notion of the difference in my mind between catharsis, just like letting a feeling go, and healing is the space you give yourself to be changed, okay? So I know that sounds a little bit like, huh? But it's, you know, catharsis to me, this like release of emotion. I just release the emotion, okay? And sometimes that's all there is. It's like you're in the moment, emotion's up, you just need something to like let it go. Either that's deep breathing and connecting to your center, or whether it's engaging your center and connecting to your power in a, like I'm going to show you some like healthy, safe ways that aren't going to hurt other people or hurt yourself. So there's that kind of in that present space. And then there's, if it's about releasing emotions that are pent up, you know, emotions can get up and you can feed them, and you can actually get more attached to a story or an injury or a hurt by reliving the emotions over and over and over again. And then you can also, when you reconnect to those emotions, kind of feel them and let them go. And so to me, that's like the defining thing. So what I'm going to offer this is, if you want to use this to help move through past emotional traumas or anger or rage, I really encourage you to work with someone. Get some support. If you're still carrying around that load, having help is really important to make sure that you're not just recommitting to the hurt or the anger that you had about it before. So at least learning the skills to know how to do that, so you can do that in a healing way. Now, if it's just up, it's in the present moment, it's up, it's happening, and you want to live with it now in this moment in a way that's present and active and engaged, these are really, really great tools. So the first one I'm going to show you is basically very familiar with the idea of like go punch a pillow, okay? So this is my go punch a pillow section, okay? Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can punch a pillow. Sometimes, if I'm going to be punching forward, you don't want to punch down forwards. It's too much, there can be too much torquing in their body, especially if you don't know how to actually punch in a way that protects your shoulders and your joints. When you're really angry, that's not the time to practice. It's really likely that you'll pull something or twist something and actually hurt your own body. So one of the ways to make sure that you're taking care of your own body, but also moving that energy through, is to do a stack of pillows, to get on your knees, or to squat if the pack of pillows is high enough, maybe on the couch or something, and then get an object. So this is just a rolled up yoga mat right now, but sometimes like plastic tubing or a tennis racket is really common practice if you are into this, or a wiffle ball bat or something like that, something you can hold on to. Now, one of the important things about holding on to something is it's going to keep your shoulders safe. Like I said, it's going to keep like this part of your body and all your joints safe if you're holding on to something. Now, to keep your body safe and to keep the channels, like this center of feeling connected to your core, you want to go directly over your head and down, okay? It's tempting to want to go side by side, but again, it does a couple things. You know, I don't want to get too attached to like energetics of like whether you're blocking something or moving something, because there's no hard and fast rules, but protecting your joints and your body and making sure your breath is full all the way through is really important when you're taking care of yourself. So this can be a great thing to share with kids that you work with or that are yours too. So you have something that you're holding on to, and yelling is really great, and it's really good to, again, it's like if you can connect it all the way down here. So you can yell from here, ah! That's okay. If that's all you can do, work with that, I guess, but work with that. Just breathe really deep. You know, all of these things, the breath is what keeps us present. And keeping us present is what allows it to be a healing thing that we're moving through, as opposed to just recommitting or kind of staying where we were. It's like staying up in this, like holding on. You can be and be like, I'm still holding on. And one of the ways to let go is to make sure that you're breathing in, and when you exhale, you really exhale. You exhale through your voice, you exhale through your belly. And so that might look a little bit like this. Okay, I think that last one, a little bit up here, okay? So I'm on like a slidey blanket, which is, you know, cute. But, okay, so option one. So what I love about this, obviously, is like, it's just me, I'm yelling, pillows, they're okay. If you're really a sensitive person, you can thank pillows, you know, make sure you take care of them, and make some space. Now, okay, option two, swaddling. So this is one that I really love. It's a little bit more snug, okay? So one of the feelings that I get is I just want to be, when I sometimes get really upset, I actually want closeness. I want to be like held really tight so I can have something to push against. You know, but I don't want other people, you know, it's like I'm pushing other people away because I want to push, but really part of me wants something to push against. Okay, so this is a great way to create that space for myself. So it does a couple things. One is it actually helps create that safe, loving container, that compassionate container, and that really allows for whatever's happening to be, whatever it is, which I find is really essential for the healing aspect. So let me just show this to you real quick. So the longer the blanket, the tighter the swaddle you can do. It's delightfully awkward, and you lie down, you grab the edge of a blanket. Sometimes I'd sit like this, tuck it in here, okay? Grab the edge, and then you literally roll like this. Okay, so in here, I'm snugged, and I can literally, it gives this, I'm just like, I'm in a big hug, but it's a hug that I can really push against. So that's the whole thing. So again, breath is really important here, you know, so I'm in my little snug hug burrito, and I breathe in deep. This one's good for me when I'm crying too, so it's like, but I don't have to be crying. And then I breathe in deep, and then I push, so. So, there you go. So, woohoo! And then it's like a little, I'm like coming out of my cocoon. I'm a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. So one more tip for these is, if you don't want to bother people, sometimes I get that too, I will turn on music really, really loud so that my sound is muffled and other people are just hearing music that's obnoxious, as opposed to my guttural, why, oh why is the planet being hurt, or my mother still sad, or, you know, whatever it is, you know, I lost my job. You know, it's, you know, there's just so many things, or, I don't need to give excuses. We have a million things to get mad about. So, so there you go. So, that's it. Thank you. Satnam. Please leave me any feedback or anything about this, tips or your own experience. Okay,